that for you. All right, so next thing, we're going to go over the sleep cycle, and then what we're going to do is we're going to create our own sleep log. All right, so first stage with sleep. What are we all doing right now?
Awake.
Awake. So wake / alert. All right, so wake / alert. So when you're awake, what's going on? What happens when you sleep? There's consciousness, subconsciousness, and unconscious. So what do you have when you're awake? Yeah, conscious. You're fully conscious of what's going on. All right, so you're fully conscious of what's going on. So you understand what the heck is going on around you, right? You're alert, you see things, you hear things, you can react. You know, all those different things are going on when you're awake. It doesn't happen when you're asleep. Somebody might be there yelling at you, wake up! And then you don't wake up. So, first stage on this, once sleep starts. So when you're ready to go to sleep and you're in the stage, what happens to you? Like when you're awake and then you're ready to go to sleep, what do you start feeling? Tired and drowsy. So tired / drowsy. So when we're talking about that chemical that's being produced, that's kind of winding you down before you go to sleep. What was it called again? GABA. Yes, GABA. So when you're talking about you're fully conscious, you start feeling tired and drowsy, GABA's working, and then what's the other chemical that's produced when you go to sleep?
Melatonin.
Yes, melatonin. So we're going to go to the next stage. So that's the first stage. This is stage number 1. This wake / alert makes sense. 2. So stage 2, this is called N1. N1, stage 1. This is when you're actually asleep. So this is light sleep. Has anybody ever had a cat nap? Anybody ever had a cat nap?
Yes.
Like a 20-minute nap? That's what this is. Cat nap. Let me draw a kitty for you right here.
Oh, God.
Great.
Draw some nice little whiskers
Oh,
on
okay.
it. Oh, okay. Look at that cat. Cat nap. You think about that. You're only 5% asleep at this point. 5%. So, first 5 minutes of sleep. Of sleep. All right. So, big thing on this. What do you think happens when you're awake? Let's think about this. Your breathing wise. So you're on a consistent pace of breathing. You're like, what do you think happens with your breath when you start falling asleep? So if you're calming down, what's your breath rate going to do?
Slow down.
Slow down. What else is going to slow down? Yes. Heart and breath slow down. Slow down. All right, we'll go to the next stage. Stage number 3. All right, so next one is N2. Stage 2. So sorry if this kind of doesn't make sense, but you're not asleep yet. This is stage 1 of sleep. This is stage 2. Does that make sense? All right, so this is your deeper sleep. So at this stage, this is your deepest part of your sleep. This is your deepest part of your sleep. What happens when, has anybody ever seen like doctors, like when they're looking at people's brain activity? So when you're looking at this is when your brain waves are really like big and slow, your brain activity. So your brain activity is really slow. You're in a deep sleep. All right, it's like you're knocked out. So heart rate, body temp, all those things drop so you can go to sleep. Why do you think people like sleeping in the cold? So if your body temperature is dropping when you're in this deep part of sleep, what's going to happen when you're really cold in the sleep?
You stay.
Yeah, you stay asleep, you're in a deeper sleep. Does that make sense? All right. So body temp. Heart. Boom. Decrease. So next thing, sleep spindles are produced. That's another thing. So you go through cycles during this stage. So you start off, there's these little sleep spindles that are basically just nerves, and when they're produced, they're having you sleep in this deep stage. So what happens every 25 minutes? So when you're in this stage, in stage 2, you start off 25%, okay, you're in your deep sleep, but then as the 25-minute goes on, there's cycles of where you get into deeper sleep every 25 minutes. All right, so wake/alert, you go to sleep. This one's the first 5 minutes of sleep. This is 25, 50 minutes, 75 minutes, probably an hour. It's probably about like 2 hours of your sleep. All right, this whole process. So 2 hours of sleep. What also happens when you sleep? This one's involved in memory. So those sleep spindles that I talked about, they produce your capability to keep memories. So the big thing, the big benefit of sleep, let's think about you in school. So say last night you stayed up all night and you only got 2 hours of sleep. So if I come in here and I start asking you questions on what happened last class, do you think you're less likely to remember it? Because you're tired, right? So you're really tired, so you're less likely to remember things. But if you have that good night of sleep and you come in here, I might ask you something. You can, man, I got you. I didn't have very much sleep last night. I'm like, I was working hard last night. I did a detail till 9 o'clock, and I had to wake up early before school, and I had to finish the detail. I had to do some big Dodge Ram 25. It was lifted and everything. I had to show you pictures of it. It looked good. But yeah, I'm like, today. So this cycle, this part in sleep, important role in memory. Who is that? All right, so important role in memory. All right, so does this make sense? This is stage 2. First 5 minutes of sleep, your light sleep. This is your deepest part of sleep. All right, it'll probably be within 2 hours of your sleep. Next one, 4. So let's look at this one. Well, actually, I flipped that. My notes were wrong. I said the wrong thing. This stage is the deepest part of your sleep. All right. Man, come on, Mr. Burr. At least I got it right on camera. All right, so N3. Stage 3. So this is your deep. I'm going to write this on here so you can read it. Deepest sleep. So does everybody understand that? Because I made an error. This is your deepest part of sleep. Everybody got that?
Yes.
All right, cool. So this is they call this your deepest part of sleep. This is probably within 3 to 4 hours of your sleep. So what do you think NREM sleep means? What does REM mean? Yes, rapid eye movement. This one's just non-rapid eye movement. So whatever you wrote earlier, it's just just putting it non on the end. So non-REM. So in this stage, this is a really So this is your slowest wave sleep. So these are like really big. They're larger than the other ones. So this is the most difficult one to awake from. All right, this is a really difficult stage to awake from. Has anybody ever woken up and they've been like 3 or 4 hours into sleep? And you're just like, man, I can't even get up right now. It's because you're in that deep, non-REM sleep. All right, so this is the one that you can have that sleep paralysis in. All right, this is when you have sleep paralysis. This is actually the most important stage of your sleep. Oh, I gotta think about what I'm about to tell you. All right, this is the most important stage. This is your deepest part of sleep. This is actually more important than actually dreaming. So, this is when you're actually sleeping. If you can stay in this stage, you notice when some nights you don't even dream. You're just in this sleep. Does that make sense? All right, so you're in this stage of sleep. When you're woken up from this stage, cause mental fog. And that's called sleep inertia. So whenever you struggle to wake up in the morning to go to school.
I'm just going to shut your door because I was told if I saw a door open to shut it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Just wanted to let you know.
All right. All right, so mental fog, sleep inertia. She's probably not going to get it.